If you want another update on my mascara madness, then stick around. All right, let's get this out of the way. If you like the content in this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content on this channel in general, and you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hi there, it is Hélène with another video. This is my 5th update to a special rolling project pan, and that is the Mascara Madness edition. And boy, do I have a lot of updates for you. I went and looked at the 4th edition, or the 4th update, pardon me, and that was on November 24th. So it has been close to 2 months since my last update, and it made sense because I had the Lancôme holiday set focus and the Elizabeth Arden holiday focus, and so a lot of different products were coming in, flowing into my collection really, and so I ended up using a lot of new mascaras because I was focusing on certain brands, and yeah, there's a lot to talk about. I just counted. I have 14 mascaras to talk about. Let's talk first off about mascaras that I have not been using, but they were cracked open at some point, and so therefore I cannot consider them unused and pristine. Let's just put those aside for now. Out of 14, I have 3 mascaras that are, yes, they have been cracked open, but they're virtually unused. We're talking 1 or 2 uses at most, and I need to put them aside. We now have 11 mascaras to work with, and I'm going to talk about the mascaras that were in those special projects that came into this Mascara Madness rolling project pan, and kind of just go through those. These are the mascaras I'm talking about, so another 4 of them from oldest to newest. We have 3 from Lancôme. There is the Lancôme Définicils, which is a really little guy, and the Lancôme Cils Booster XL. This is a base 4 mascara, and then this is a typical mascara. Very nice mascara. I don't mind it at all. It's a nice streamlined brush. There you go. And the Cils Booster is just a typical white base. And this is a full size. And then finally, out of Lancôme is my pride and joy, the Monsieur Big. I was so excited to get this one. Now the packaging on this, I think is, I'm pretty sure because it's very light, it's a full size, but it's not, doesn't feel like the real Monsieur Big packaging, but it was in a holiday set, so I guess they went kind of cheaper on packaging. And I really love the wand on these big time. I used a couple of samples, and to get a full one eventually was beautiful. And it is a mascara I've said that I would purchase. And then finally, the latest edition is the Elizabeth of the holiday sets. The latest edition is this Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance. And it's really hard to read on camera because it's gold on red, but this is what it looks like. It's a curved wand. It's very strange, but it applies well. The only thing is I don't think it's worth 33 bucks, but everybody has their preferences for what a good mascara is. So these 4 ended up coming into my collection late in the year. So that's, like I said, another 4. So we still have 7 to talk about. Let's talk about new ones aside from the holiday set mascaras that I received. I did receive, this was back in September, so I talked about it. No, I didn't talk about it because I hadn't cracked it open yet. Okay, this is new as well. This is the Stila Huge. It is what I'm wearing today on my lashes, and what prompted me to do this update. It just popped into my mind that I should do an update, and this is 1 coat on the upper lashes. This is beautiful. The Monsieur Big has been my favorite stated mascara during the end of the year 2018. Well, actually earlier than that, because I had worked through a couple of samples. This one is pretty stinking amazing. So I'm on the fence as far as whether I like this one better. Some days I say I like it better. Some days I say I like Monsieur Big better. So obviously they're neck and neck. It's a really good mascara. It's just, whew, it's expensive. Any mascara over 30 bucks, I kind of go, it's so much money. It's so much money. Two more that have just recently made it into my collection. This one is because of Drea CN. She mentioned this as being a possible dupe for a MAC mascara that is supposed to be similar. And I'm using it on my lower lashes. I used it on my lower lashes today for the first time. It's very discreet, looks really nice. And at least my first impression is this is great. And then also this Essence, I won't open it because you can see the brush in the container. This is the Essence, what do they call it? Lash and Brow Gel Mascara, Style and Comb. I am only using this in my brows, but because it's a mascara, I am putting it into this video because I need to at least declare that I have another mascara on the go. I don't intend to put it into my project for the simple reason that I'm only using it in my brows. And so it's not lashes, and I'm not worried so much about having it open longer. And I'm using it pretty regularly in rotation with my Morphe brow gel and also the Anastasia clear brow gel. So I wanted to try a very, very cheap option compared to those other two, although Morphe is also super, super affordable. So it's a mention, but it's not going to go into my project. Now, for a couple of other products, there is a product that I use from time to time, and it is the Lash Paradise Waterproof. I put this in a separate category because I'm not actively working on this mascara. It is my waterproof mascara that I have at the ready when I need a waterproof mascara. And so it kicks around for longer. Don't come at me. I don't care about the 3 months on this one. I just don't. So it kicks around, but I don't actively use it. It's for when I need a waterproof mascara, which is not very often. So at one point, I'm going to say, okay, it's enough. I'll put another waterproof in. But for now, it's sticking around because I use it very occasionally. And I need to talk about 3 mascaras that I am taking out of my project at this point. The first one is the Perversion Trial Mascara. I don't have it anymore. It was in my makeup empties, my December empties, I'm pretty sure, or November empties, probably November empties. The whole point is that I finished it. I made it last until the end of November because I was doing a focus on Urban Decay, but it's done, it's out. I enjoyed it. I have a full size I have not touched. I will go and enjoy that mascara again in the future. But yeah, for a small mascara, it lasted a very long time, and I'm very happy to have used it. It's a good mascara. Yeah, enough. I've talked about it multiple times. Now, 2 other mascaras that this month I am retiring. The first one is this Glam Green Eyes from Physicians Formula. I had finished the black, I was working on the brown, and I was keeping it for my lower lashes. And the thing is that I ended up using it as well on my upper lashes because I ended up by accident enjoying the brown, and it has a little bit of shimmer in it. And I have to say, I may repurchase this one, but I have so many darn mascaras to go through, it's going to take quite a while before I go and spend some money on another one. Yeah, the shimmer, if you like brown and you like a little shimmer, I do recommend this one. I just wish, I'll have to take a look to see if the brown comes as a standalone because that would be my preference. Just one note, the only thing I don't like, you need to know, is look how short the wand is. This edge can be a problem as you're trying to apply your mascara, depending on the angle of the bridge of your nose and your eyes. Just something to mention. So that's 2 so far that I am decluttering because they are empty, and this one is not quite empty, but it's done. I've had it for a long time. It's the Tarte Gifted, and it's not dry. There's still some left, but it's enough. It's been in my collection for long enough, and it's a mini. I have used it a ton, and it needs to go. It needs to go. So this month I have 3 that are exiting my collection. So that means 3 out, 6 in, because I'm not considering the Essence mascara. I just wanted to, you know, give you full disclosure. So 6 new ones, but this is a base. It's not an actual mascara, though I'm going to consider it part of the 6. So that means that last time I talked about 11 mascaras. This time I'm talking about 14 mascaras with 6 new ones in the 14. And I am getting rid of 3. These 2 and the Perversion that I had. So that means I am again at 11. I'm okay with that. I think when I look at the mascaras, I think I'm going to be focusing on this one first. I don't think there's that much left, and I've kind of subconsciously been working on it first. And so I'll probably be working on the Lancôme products first because they were opened first or before the grand entrance and the Stila Huge. The Stila Huge was before the grand entrance. So I'm just going to keep in mind when I crack these open so that I can use them more in order. But when I want super nice lashes, I can say that I'll be going for the Monsieur Big and the Stila Huge depending on what kind of look I want. So that's a caveat there. So this is what I'm left with at this point. And as I've said before, I will use the waterproof as I need to. But yeah, I'm pretty okay with what it is, especially since 6 mascaras came in. And that really, when I think about it, 3 of those mascaras were just by default through holiday kits and not mascaras that I would have wanted to get. The exception out of what I did get in the holiday sets is the Monsieur Big, because I was driven to get that mascara over the holidays, and it just happened to be included in a kit that I bought. So yeah, but there's a lot in there that I was not intending to buy. And then I have to say that the Annabelle was a last minute addition, because when I saw that it could be a dupe for a very good MAC mascara, and that it was half the price of the MAC mascara, and that I could get it 70% off of that. I got this thing for like $4. So I decided to try it, and I'm so happy I did, because my lower lashes, I think, look really good. That's it. 14 total, 3 of them out, left with 11, and that's it for this 5th update to the Mascara Madness edition. I thank you for your time today. I appreciate it very much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.